The second major covenant in the Old Testament or Hebrew Bible is made between God and Abraham primarily in Genesis chapter 17. On the divine side of things, the divine terms of this covenant, God promises Abraham that he will have many descendants. He'll be the father of many nations. That is to say, lots and lots of people will look to Abraham as their ancestor. And all of those people who look to Abraham as their ancestor will be in a special relationship with God. These people later come to be called the Israelites, with whom God is in a special relationship. Third, these people, the Israelites, God promises Abraham, will have a place, the land of Canaan, or the promised land. It is called the promised land because the land is promised to Abraham. And God requires just one small thing of Abraham and all of the Israelites as part of the human terms of this covenant. All of the males must undergo a surgical procedure on their genitalia called circumcision. In this surgical procedure, males have the foreskin cut off of their genitals. This practice was not unknown in the ancient Near East, the context in which the Old Testament and Hebrew Bible was written, but it was somewhat unique, and it was meant to be a special mark between God and God's people. And this is one of the reasons why in the Hebrew Bible, making a covenant with God is very unironically called cutting a covenant with God. So to recap the covenant with Abraham, the divine terms are that Abraham is going to have a bunch of descendants. They later come to be called the Israelites. These Israelites are going to be in a special one-to-one relationship with God. They are God's treasured possession on earth. Third, the Israelites are going to have a land to live in, the so-called promised land, because it was promised to Abraham. On the human side of things, the human terms of the covenant with Abraham and all of Israel is that all of the Israelites have to undergo a surgical procedure on their genitals called circumcision as a mark of their special relationship with their God.